Actually, if you watched last year's Big Brother, she didn't need my help. She didn't need my well wishes.
She handled it.
She handled it with an H, big capital H.
She handled that with an H. Got it? With an H.
That's what you say. That's the phrase.
And it might have been capitalized.
That's the phrase.
Stay hydrated. First thing in the morning, tired and yawning. What you gonna do?
Hey, welcome to another episode of Stay Hydrated with my sister Elizabeth Hall.
And my brother Christopher Hall.
What is going on? How are you this morning? I'm a little hoarse. I was at an event last night.
Okay, what was the event?
It was for the Beeb. The BBC.
Oh my God, I thought you meant Bieber, and I was like, and you didn't
Oh no, can you imagine? I just
invite
was
me
at Nando's with Justin Bieber last night.
That would be fucking great. Yeah, we were listening to Swag 2. I'm like, fuck
Whoa.
you.
Yeah. I haven't listened to Swag 2 yet. Swag 1 is enjoyable though.
Swag 1's incredible. Swag 2 is also incredible. It's amazing.
Wow. Just
Yeah.
like a lot of songs for me to get my teeth around.
But you just need something to do for like a few hours, and then you can just listen to it. And like if you were like, I'm going to deep clean my bathroom.
Right.
Throw Swag 2 on.
Right. Yeah. That's true. I feel like your favorite thing to do is to just like hibernate for a few hours from the world
With
and
my
listen to an
headphones
album.
on.
Yeah.
Yes, I spend a lot of time in bed in the dark.
Yeah. Listen to a whole album.
I love it.
No, it was the BBC and it was for like creators and stuff. And I came away thinking I did not put my foot in my mouth at all tonight.
Oh my God, I thought you were going to go, I did not put my best foot forward.
Oh,
and I was
no.
like, oh no, but you did.
No, it's a positive story.
Incredible. I'm so happy for you this morning.
Thank you. Yeah, I came away like, I think I did good. I chatted to one person or two people for about 3 hours.
Did you know them previously?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then in the final 90 minutes, I kind of chit chatted away to a few more people. You're dabbing your quite. Why don't you take your shirt off?
Yeah, I think I will.
Elizabeth is, for our Audible listeners, Elizabeth is schwitzing.
I'm hot as fuck. What the fuck? Why is it so hot in here? Maybe we'll just take a brief pause.
Or
in the
I'll
intro.
just keep talking while you take your shirt off.
Crystal Vamp.
I'll vamp. Hey, what a day it has been. What a swell mood I'm in. Well, it's almost like being in love. Forget your troubles, come on, get happy. That's a song from Brigadoon, which was at Regent's Park Theatre. But by the time this episode comes out, it'll be closed and you can't see it. But it was an absolute delight.
You took our other sister.
I took our older sister, for her birthday.
Yeah. Our other sister. Because you are my sister.
Oh yeah, our other sister.
Just three sisters.
Yeah, I took her to the Regent's Park Open Air Theatre, and as it happened, Trump flew over in a helicopter and landed at his residency in Regent's Park for the night. Which, say what you want, but it really disturbed the show. So that's all I'll just say.
Really?
Your arrival really disturbed the acoustics of the show. And the actors had to yell over your helicopter that flew over Regent's Park Theatre.
And it's like, it's open air, mama. It's
Yeah.
open air, you know that.
Take the long way.
Take the long way round.
Take the long way round. You're in a copter.
Take the long way round.
We were talking about the event, but no, I felt really proud of myself for, not putting foot in mouth. I wasn't going to have a drink, but then I did lubricate with a couple of glasses of wine.
I think social event by yourself, understandable to get in there and go.
Well, Daisy was there.
Oh,
Daisy, my agent, was there.
Queen
holding
Daisy.
my hand. Yeah.
I love her.
She listens to the pod.
We love you, Daisy.
I also bumped into an old friend called Danny Rayner. And we did Panto together like 14 years ago.
Whoa.
And she is now dabbling or embarking in a journey as a adventurer, like wildlife presenter. She goes on safari like all the time. And she wants to be like a wildlife adventure like presenter and stuff like that. And there's very few women in that space. So I think she's going to nail it.
What a fucking
She's
icon.
charismatic, she's engaging, she's beautiful, she loves the outdoors and adventuring, she does ultra marathons. Also though, did you know an ultra marathon is anything longer than a marathon?
I didn't
So
know
it
that.
can be 26 miles.
I think that's a normal
That's a normal
marathon.
one. So it can be 26 miles and
55 centimetres.
and an extra 10 meters to the coffee shop. Or it could be like 5, it could
55
be like
mile
3 days. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So when people say an ultra marathon, no shade.
Check the fine print.
Just check. It might be a normal marathon, and then like, hey, should we just like quickly run down to the Dunkin' on the corner?
Whoa! I love that you went Dunkin'.
I know. It just sort of came into my.
America runs on Dunkin'.
It swam into my my feed. I saw the Sugar Coated Sisters. They send their love.
Oh, my queens.
Yeah. The Sugar Coated Sisters musical comedy duo. Delights, dolls, darlings,
queens.
They the only thing I did do was Chloe, one of the Sugar Coated Sisters. They live like kind of in our Essex neck of the woods, but I couldn't quite remember which town it was. They were like, oh, we're gonna head home soon. I was like, oh, to this place, named a town in Essex, and she was like, oh no, and I was like, no, but this place, and she went, no, not quite, and I was like, oh, but I know it's near this place, and I like named like 4 towns, and she was like. None of those. This place. And I was like, oh yeah, that is the sort of 5th town in that area that I could. But I was like, I wanted her to know that I knew the neck of the woods she lived in. But I kept saying the wrong town.
Peak. And it's like, at what point should I
just
have
like
stopped?
stop saying, yeah, just let her like live.
Yeah,
but yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
it was cool to see them.
That's incredible. I also put my foot in it. Literally, I about bumped into Grace the other day.
Oh yeah, Grace Campbell.
And I said hello, and then
friend of the pod.
I stepped on Eddie.
Oh whoa, you stepped on the dog
by accident.
What the hell?
It was so peak.
Why did you do that?
Because I'm a fucking monster.
You are a monster.
I literally wanted to honestly just scream and throw myself off. But then I just got down on my knees. Me and Eddie reconnected.
Yeah.
We're fine, but Grace
has blocked you. Saying the word monster, I have 2 more things I want to say before we finish the intro. Don't wrap us up, Poppy. Before I finish what I have to say. Monster. How do we feel about those Ryan Murphy monster things?
What is that?
Like Dharma,
oh,
the Menendez brothers, and then the new one about
Stop making them. Stop making them.
Have you seen the trailer for the new one?
No.
It's the guy it's what's like Psycho's based on. Ed Gein. He's not a very, he's troubled, but like not a very nice person, does not very nice things to women and the skin of their faces.
Oh.
The actor is so hot.
Right.
So like the trailer is like, and then like at one point he's like walking through the house like naked, like covered, and he's like, Mama. So many people are going to be like, like rock on, he's so fit, and like it just feels like. And then that happened with Dharma. Like everyone was like, wow, the actor of Dharma is so cute. Like eat me, and it's like no,
it's truly like no.
I don't know what we're doing. And then it's like here's like a horrendous story that we're now going to dramatize and kind of romanticize. I'll make everyone kind of like want to fuck the main guy.
Right. Also, if I can
if you want to come in the pod, Ryan, that'd be amazing.
But we'll only talk about Glee. If I could get political for a moment, just for a moment.
One sec.
And
one
sec,
we'll be careful. If you say too much, you'll get pulled off the air like Jimmy Kimmel.
Period. A serial killer like Dharma, the reason someone like Dharma gets away with it for so long is because he's killing gay men and he's killing black men.
Yeah.
And more specifically, he's killing often gay black men.
Yeah.
And the police at that point,
well, like, we don't care.
We don't pick up the call, or we hear something and we go, je don't care.
Yeah.
You were gay, so it was your fault anyway.
Yeah.
And I promise you, if you look into the case in a serious way, that's what happened.
That's literally what happened.
And so by going, once again, we're going to make multi-million movie out of this, and then we're not going to give money to the victims' parents.
Right.
It's like, we've actually, guys, we've done it again.
Yeah.
We've victimized those like black, gay people's families again.
Yeah.
That's the end of the political time, but just something to think about.
Something to think about. We love making you think here on Stay Hydrated sometimes. Only rarely we make you think.
But also drink water.
Drink water.
That's the main key.
And drink iced coffee and
be
mindful mind shots. What is your relationship with the TV show Big Brother?
My relationship with the TV show Big Brother is knowing that you watch it as a child.
Yeah.
And then did it go off the air for a bit?
I actually don't think it ever went off the air.
Maybe you just disengaged.
I disengaged. It did swap channels here in the UK.
See, I think when you disengaged, I went, it must have gone.
Right. So I think I only really religiously watched seasons 3 to 7.
Okay.
It was a real flash in the pan where I was completely obsessed. What?
Flash in the pan.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Because series 2, I was too young to really watch, but I did kind of watch Evictions.
On like YouTube or something.
YouTube? Huh? What year do you think this is? What year do you think this is? Gen Z? You have no idea what we had to do in the early noughties.
What did you have to do?
It's like 2003, babe. It wasn't YouTube.
Go to the
Grow
library.
Up.
Go to
Grow
the
up.
library and dial
Grow
up
up.
internet.
Grow up.
Look
There
at
was no
yesterday's
YouTube.
paper.
Grow up.
So how did you watch Evictions?
On fucking channel, on the television. Do you remember the television?
Okay.
Wind up.
I love the idea of, do you remember, you have no idea what we had to do to get it.
Well, you
Switch
just said
on the
YouTube.
TV, keep watching
Big
it
Brother
on the YouTube.
2. Helen and Paul. Brian Dowling.
Okay, just say what you wanted to say. Helen and Paul.
Helen and Paul, they're like one of the iconic first like showmans of Big Brother.
Whoa. That's cool.
That's cool. I remember being quite passionately obsessed with how 10 or 12 names become one name when I was a child.
Okay, explain.
Like that's what I loved. Like I just loved the process of getting from like 10 to 1.
Right.
And then that bled into like Pop Idol, Fame Academy, also tennis tournaments when I was a child. Do you remember that?
No.
I was like obsessed with tennis tournaments because again, it would be
You
like,
just like the
16 names that would filter down to like one winner.
Wow, what a little freak.
Yeah. So I thank you.
Yeah.
So I loved Big Brother for that reason. Like the idea of someone being voted out, like, and then like emerging from the house and meeting Davina. I just adored
I mean, it's
that,
so
the
chic.
act.
It's
Yeah.
so chic.
Big Brother house, this is Davina. You're live on Channel 4. Please don't swear.
Please don't swear.
Please don't swear. And then she used to go, I'm coming to get you! Which would be so good. And that obviously got more. That obviously got bigger. Big Brother 1, she went, I'm coming to get you.
Right.
Big Brother 2, I'm coming to get you. Big Brother 8, I'm coming to get you!
But she didn't actually go into the house.
No, she used to go. So the where Davina was, because now AJ and Will are very close to. They announced like from right outside the door.
Right.
You know, things move on.
Fine.
But Davina used to be like quite a long walk. So she used to
Right.
like walk like from her studio,
To
like
come get them.
past all the people.
They'd walk down the live back again into
Yeah,
her
yeah,
little
yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
And
The studio
I f-
used to be
and-
so futuristic.
Yeah, I think it was Big Brother 4. When she was Big Mother. Maybe that was Big Mother Reloaded. I think she was pregnant in Big Brother 2 and 4.
Whoa.
Or maybe it was 4 was her first one, but she was Big Mother. She had a T-shirt with Diamante saying Big Mother. I think it was Channel 4, the screen, when she like talked to the house, there was a screen, and then the center panel of the screen lifted, and then she walked through that to go and get the housemate. So cool.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then Big Brother 3 was the one that I was kind of old enough and engaged enough to kind of watch every single night.
Super fun.
Yeah.
And it is, I'm sorry, there is
Big
just
Brother
something
3,
magical
Alison
about,
Hammond, Jade Goody,
Yeah.
Kate Lawler.
there is something magical
Adele.
about a show that's on every night.
There
Like,
is.
I'm a
it's just
Celebrity.
such a huge commitment.
It is, but it's also like, I used to love when I was a kid, when I'm a Celebrity would come on, you'd be like, oh, it's like, that's going to take me straight through to Christmas.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm a Celeb does have the winning formula of being 2 weeks. It's not or 3 weeks.
I
So
think
it's not a
did
massive
it used
commitment.
to be longer though?
No, it was always quite quick.
Oh, too.
But Big Brother in its like longest form would be about like 13 weeks,
Well,
I think. But yeah, Big Brother 3, Big Brother 4, famously a bit of a dull one. But we rode it out.
Mm-hmm.
That one had the kind of foreign exchange program with Big Brother Africa. Do you remember this? No, obviously.
This is
one of
this
the
is
housemates from Big Brother
crackpot.
Africa came over to Big Brother UK for like a week.
And did a UK person go to Big Brother Africa?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Camp swap.
And and a Big Brother Africa was happening at the time. So like it was what a crazy thing to happen.
Yeah.
And then they didn't do that again. But then Big Brother 5 with like the Big Brother bed set, Big Brother fight night.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, God, I wish I had. I wish you were a bit older. You could have watched this all with me. Yeah, Big Brother 5 had a massive fight night. That was like really infamous.
Right.
2 housemates got evicted, Michelle and Emma.
For physical fighting?
I think like punches were swung. They don't like beat each other up, but they
Right.
have this like mega like drunken like yelling fight.
Oh, okay.
That like escalates so much that they remove Emma. So basically, Michelle and Emma were evicted, but they weren't evicted. They were put into the Big Brother bed sit. So they were like, and then they were like watching the rest of the house. And then basically this guy Victor and this guy Jason were like thrilled that Emma and Michelle had been evicted. And then like they had this party where like Emma and Michelle came back into the house, and like Emma and Michelle were friends with like Nadia and Marco, who was like this little Nadia, the famous transgender winner of that year.
Okay.
And Marco was the gay guy. So when Emma and Michelle came back, like that like group was like reunited, and they were like, and like Victor and Jason were like, fuck off, like
Right.
we hate you. In hindsight, Victor and Jason, pretty misogynistic, maybe not very nice, but also I've never met you, so maybe you've healed since then. And then they had this massive drunken like almost brawl, and they remove Emma from the house, and then she didn't go back in, which felt a bit unfair.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was massive. It was
That's
mega.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's kind of giving like Bad Girls Club.
Very,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah. Also, the tasks used to be that. Okay, so the Big Brother old Channel 4 tasks. When we speak about this with our guest today,
Yeah.
the tasks in Big Brother old school would last like 3 days.
Right.
Like they would start. So it'd be like, okay, the task is scouts. So like all the housemates are scouts this week, and you have to build a campfire. But it would be like you have to build a campfire on Tuesday morning, and then just like spend the rest of the day dressed as scouts.
Right.
And then it would be like, okay, you have to like learn badges, like scout badges or whatever, and then like knots, and that's Wednesday.
Right.
And then Thursday is like the final of the task, and that's the scout task for the whole week.
Mm-hmm.
The current Big Brother series is a new circus every single day.
Right.
It's like, okay, you're all Boy Scouts on Tuesday. Tuesday night, we're gunging you. Then on Wednesday, it's the Big Brother medieval banquet. So you all dress up as knights. Then the Thursday, it's like, okay, now it's the Big Brother haunted house. It looks deranged.
Right. It just looks too mad.
Yeah. Whereas I think 20 years ago, like, it was enough just to see them like in one costume for like a whole week.
Yeah. What are you guys just going to do if we just leave you in this house? That was more, I feel.
Big Brother 1 was literally 10 people. Like, it wasn't dissimilar from this.
Right.
There was a chicken coop in the garden, and it would be like, Dear 10, Mel and Darren are looking at the chickens. And that would be it. And it'd be Mel and Darren just like,
That's it.
Our guest this week is the current reigning winner of Big Brother UK. We mentioned this a little bit when we talked to Frankie Grande, who'd been on the American Big Brother. Seeing one of the LGBTQIA plus,
Yes.
head into a public Thunderdome
An arena. Yeah.
of a reality TV, my heart went out. As soon as she stepped in the house, I was like, please, everyone, don't be mean to her.
Please.
Please just be nice to her. Actually, if you watched last year's Big Brother, she didn't need my help. She didn't need my well wishes.
She handled it.
She handled it with an H, big capital H.
She handled that
With an
H. Got it? With an H.
That's what you say. That's the phrase.
And it might have been capitalized.
That's the phrase.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
She's such a wonderful person, very, very eloquent, very, very intelligent. She speaks about all matter of social issues online in a beautiful way.
Yeah,
she
big
fights the good
advocate
fight.
for neurodivergency and all those important things
All
that we
those
need.
important things. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lesbian.
Period.
And we love those.
We collect them.
We love
in
all.
fact.
We love all lesbians. We actually talked to her ages ago, but now it's the perfect time because I think Big Brother is starting really, really soon. So to get you in the mood for the new series of Big Brother UK, please welcome to your headphones,
Ali Bromley.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. Current reigning Big Brother winner.
Wait, we have a new winner, the celebrity Big Brother winner.
Current winner, current reigning non-celebrity winner.
Thank you.
Yeah, which you were in for
That
long.
was so picky. Why did I pick that? Like,
Just
why
take it.
No,
why
just
didn't
take-
I just accept that?
The goal.
let's do a
let's
rerun
take
on
the
that as
crown
well.
away. You're also in the house for longer as a non-celebrity season, right?
Yes.
So,
6 weeks we do, yeah.
woof. But those originals, in its like peak on Channel 4, it was like 13.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
There's just no way. No way I
No
could
way.
have survived that.
No, you'd go crazy, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, people
We did anyway.
do and did.
True.
I am so excited to meet you. I'm so excited to have you on the show. As I said, back in Big Brother's first era, I watched it every single night. It was, I can tell you who nominated who
Wow.
in week 5 of season 4. Like I knew everything.
May I?
You may.
Chris had like a notebook with him
Wow.
when watching,
Okay.
and he would sometimes like make his own. But you were like, you knew what was going on.
Okay.
He had it written down.
Yeah.
Knew what was up.
It was my football season.
Yes.
You know, I knew what was going on.
Love that.
And then
Has the notebook remained? Did you have it this time? No.
not this time, but I do have them. There are somewhere at home. I have my like fantasy Big Brother notebooks.
Wow.
Somewhere treasured. And then I haven't found. I've watched a couple of the celebrities, but since maybe season 8 of original, I haven't watched a season all the way through. Almost every single night as this one.
Okay.
So I was back in and I was like, this is what I love about it. And I thought it was an amazing season. And from the moment you walked into the house, I was so nervous for you, almost as like a family member.
Oh.
Because I said to Elizabeth, I was like, it felt like you as a queer woman going in. And I think just from the moment you went in, you had this very like authentic energy. And I just felt like we were sending one soldier into battle.
Little lamb to the slaughter.
Yeah, totally. And I felt
Into the lion's den.
I felt so personally like invested in your longevity in the show, just because, you know, queer people in general have such, you know, on TV, in that kind of show, the mainstream of it all, the world at the moment anyway, and as a queer woman, because I think gay men get the kind of gay best friend, you know, route that you can kind of, like, he can get away with that. He's, you know, he's funny, he's sassy.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, seeing a queer woman in that Thunderdome, I just felt like every night I was like, just hang on in there. And I was like gripping.
Is Ali okay?
Is Ali okay? Like, can we send a care package? Anything? Anyway, that's why I'm just
Send an Uber.
Yes. Yeah, just get me out. Vote me out. But yeah, how was that for you? Did you have a sense of that you were carrying that, the weight of me on your shoulders?
Just the weight of your stress that I carried in.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't know what was happening on the outside. When you go in there, you just get lost in whatever it is that's happening in there. And there's no real way of gauging what's going on outside. So I thought I was hated on the outside. So I went from wanting to leave because I was having a bad time to being too scared to leave because I was like, I don't want to go out to booze and like cabbages being hoyed at me on the stage or whatever.
Really medieval.
Yeah, I love cabbages.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking witch, that kind of like 16th century.
Yes, yeah. So there was some other queer people in the house, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was a good kind of...
It was actually quite a nice...
Yeah, there was a good
contingent.
chunk of us.
Yeah.
That's the right word.
Yeah.
What do you call a gaggle of gays?
Exactly that.
A gaggle.
Yeah,
Gays.
a chaos of gays.
Okay. Oh, I've got like a chaos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. But it just felt like every week you were put up, or every argument you got in, almost felt like every argument I was like, yeah, have this argument. We were rewatching the masturbation gate, and
Oh, God.
and it was like,
Are we calling it that?
yeah, I was calling it something.
We do in our household.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah, like
Makes
have
sense.
this argument, like, and have it. But then almost every time you did, in my head I was like, no, don't argue. Like, just be, just like,
Play the game.
Yeah, play the game, or just be, don't come up, with too much, combative, conversation. But I think it's amazing. You just stayed. You literally called out stuff when you needed to.
Yeah. I tried to.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You did very well. I always find as well when I'm in situations like that, I get very red, and I feel you stayed very calm as well, like a good old chunk of time.
I can freeze my face when I need to.
What a helpful skill.
I mean, sometimes it gives me away. There's a few like rather revealing clips of me eye rolling and things like that.
Yeah.
But if I need to in the moment, I can keep my cool. But honestly, sometimes in those moments, my heart was racing. I was shaking. And obviously there was a couple of moments where I spilled over and was tearful or whatever. But on the whole, I can keep my cool if I feel I need to. Because sometimes in those moments, I was just not responding or getting angry because I was processing what they were saying. During Masturbation Gate, I thought I was going to get an apology. I didn't know he was coming over to double down. So I was like, this is not how I imagined this to go. But okay, I disagree with everything you're saying. Let's move.
Yeah.
That was it.
I know exactly what you mean about when you're confronting someone about, and you can just like feel your heart pounding out of your chest.
Or when you just don't expect it. I didn't expect the last night argument. For me, I felt really blindsided by that. And I just thought like, I was quite tearful in the show, in the diary room and stuff, but I really was trying not to show that to the other housemates for as much as I could. So I was just like, I'm not gonna cry right now. And then Big Brother were like, Ali, come to the diary room. I was like, thank God.
Yeah. So I'm about to overflow. Yeah.
Let me get it all out.
Yeah.
We went to, I don't think we went to the normal Big Brother house, did we? Did we go to the celebrity?
But it's the same house, yeah.
So
maybe
we
with a few
went-
different furnishings.
Yeah, a few different like gold pineapples. But
Yeah.
we went, and it is like unbelievable how quickly you forget the cameras are off.
Yeah.
Or on, sorry.
Yeah.
It's, and I feel like a big thing is, I don't know, a big critique every year is, well, you're on camera, and it's like, I can't explain to you how much you don't know that. And
Yeah.
I was in it for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Right? And you forget,
Yeah. You sort of have this awareness of being monitored in some way. I don't know if that fully leaves you, but yeah, like you forget when you're, like cleaning your teeth or like popping in the loo that, and then sometimes you'll hear a camera, as the show went on, they like got a bit creaky. So you could hear it if it turned to look at you, be like, and you'd be like,
Oh.
that's the stuff of nightmares.
Yeah.
Or like, I remember one time I was in the shower, and it has like glazing across your main part of your body. And I like looked around, and there's a camera looking at me at like head height, obviously not anything else. And I was just like, guys,
Yeah.
really? You're not going to air this. Why are you looking over here?
Yeah. I love 5 minutes to myself.
5 minutes. Yeah. And I remember all the decor in the house.
Oh God.
It does just...
It's like a migraine.
Yeah.
You're just like looking at this color, and then this, gold pineapple, and then this palm tree, and then it's just like...
Yeah.
Fluorescent pink poodle thing with a camera hidden in it.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's it, isn't it? It's designed to make you haze out where the cameras are or where they could be, or whatever. I was like, where have you bought this?
And you forget that there's people in the runs as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So like, but sometimes you can hear like coughing or burping or something and you're like, hello.
Hold up.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's stomping a bit heavily down the corridor. That's weird.
Is there ever a time when Big Brother like messes up their tannoy and kind of goes like, can...
A little bit in the diary room that did happen.
Yeah.
Once, I think. I could hear chitter chattering in the background.
Oh, really?
It's like, hello.
I think in the diary room, I'd want to be like, listen, just level with me. Just be real with me. And
I
they're
was like that.
Were you?
Sometimes I was like that, yeah. I remember a couple of times I was like really pissed off and I just went in and I was like, I'd said something had happened, which it never got aired, so I won't say what it was, but something happened to me that wasn't very nice and made me feel quite upset. And I went into the diary room and I was like, I think that was intentional, but it's been passed off as a joke. And they were like, no, you know, like, and I felt really gaslighted.
Yeah.
And I went away and slept on it angrily. And I went back and I was like, I remembered 2 conversations that proved that this was an intentional dig at me. And then they were just like, oh yeah, sorry. But you do end up speaking to them like that, being like, you know,
Just be real with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because when we came out at the end, I realized as well they're logging your conversations. They're typing everything you say as well to help them with the edits so they can, you know, find whatever.
Yeah.
So I was just like, you have all the evidence.
Yes, you know.
Why are you gaslighting me?
Yeah. Hand it over. I need to make a file.
I was
Yeah.
like, freedom of information. I need everything.
Yeah. Is there ever a moment where you meet the voice of Big Brother in person? Like at the rap party, they're like, hello,
Yeah.
I am Big Brother.
I met him at the
was
rap
me.
party. But yeah, literally, that's exactly what it was. And I was like, oh, hello.
Yeah, so mad.
But he'd had a few
crazy.
beers, so he was a little tipsy. So it was drunk Big Brother, yeah. But you meet them all because there's a team of them. So yeah, met them at the rap party. But I didn't have my phone then. When I went to the rap party, I hadn't had anything returned to me yet. So I couldn't take any pictures or anything.
Whoa.
Yeah, I had nothing. I had a few drinks tokens stuffed in my dress and a lip gloss in my bra.
All
that
you
was
need.
it. That was it.
The essentials.
Yeah.
What was it like, even though you were in Big Brother, which obviously is a mind fuck of its own,
Yeah.
what's it like being without your phone for 6 weeks? Kind of nice?
Quite nice.
Yeah.
So I liked being in hiding in the hotel. That was like a dream for me. They gave
Like a
you
week before?
Yeah, like 3 days before they give you an I'd been working right up until the end because I didn't actually know I was going in the house. I was like a last minute addition. So about a week's notice before I went in.
Wow.
I think they actually, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, whatever. I think they actually wanted someone else and they dropped out. So I was like a little surprise last minute addition. Obviously I had to win. because
Yeah.
Obviously,
go on to
yeah.
win it.
so I only had a week to get ready. And so I was like working right up until the end, like didn't have time to really get ready. And then when I got in the hotel, I was like, nice, sit with my iPad, not my
Yeah.
iPad, their iPad with everything restricted on it. Just watch Netflix for 3 days.
Nice.
That was nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Little R&R before you.
Yeah,
Go
I didn't
into
miss my
hell.
phone at all, but I missed like just knowing what was happening in the world.
Right.
Like I
Yeah.
felt like my brain was turning to mush and I didn't know how to generate conversations with people because I'm like, I already know where these guys went to school, what they studied at uni, like what family members they have, like all
Yeah.
the boring small talk that you do when you get to know people. And then obviously there's conversations that people don't always want to have on Big Brother that
Yeah.
it's like difficult to know how when I get to know people, I like to like
Get deep.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's difficult sometimes to know like what you could ask on camera and what would be intrusive. So I'm just sat there like bored. My brain was, I couldn't even remember like my own political views. So I'd hear like Nathan and Dave's talk and I'd be like, my brain's gone to like
Yeah.
mashed potato. Like
Yeah.
I usually would enjoy these kinds of debates and I don't even know how to intervene or like join in with this at all.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. I stopped being able to remember things. It was really strange.
Interesting.
That is crazy.
Yeah, because you just do, all you have are these 4 walls. So it's
Yeah.
almost like, what political views do I have? Because all we have are like
Yeah.
these bright colours and like this diary room and this garden.
it was really
Pineapples.
weird having no like stimulation at all. That was well apart from the wallpaper.
The wallpaper.
Yeah.
And I will say, Big Brother tasks used to be like the same task over 3 days. So it would be like
Yeah.
the school or the wedding task.
Oh yeah.
And that was like 3 days of time. Whereas like you you this year, you're in a different costume every day. They're like, right, we're squirrels today and you have to do this. Right, now it's Halloween and you're doing this. And I feel like do you wake up and you're like, I don't want to play any more games, like to quote Gemma Collins. But like,
I enjoyed the tasks.
Gives you something to do.
Yeah, I enjoyed the tasks. I liked dressing up. It was a bit fun, but they were quite boring as well. So you see like 5 minutes edited into the show or whatever else. But for us, it could be like 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. in your costume. And between each activity, there might be like 4 or 5 hours where you're just waiting for the next thing to happen, but you're in your costume. So the Halloween one was the worst. So when one where we were dressed up as cheerleaders, we got slimed at like 9 a.m. and then had to stay in our slime until 10 o'clock at night. So this is why I have like little broken hairs everywhere, because that bloody slime broke all my hair.
And it just like froze on your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you forget we're quite big Survivor fans.
Okay.
As challenge reality TV goes.
Yeah.
And just having done, like, even when we did our little thing on Celebrity, we did a little filming thing for Celebrity Big Brother, you just realise how many people there are, how many cameras, how long everything takes.
Yeah.
So when we've watched like tasks and like things on Survivor, you just go, they must have been there for hours. And then setting up, and then, okay, we need to set up this shot. So like, it's gonna be 10 minutes while you guys just wait here.
Yeah.
And then
it's
they're
never
just
10
waiting in the
minutes.
sun. Yeah.
I became like a little Crufts candidate. I was just so food motivated. I was like, do we get treats now? Into my mic, like, do we get treats now? Like, just hoping they would sneak some like brownies in or something.
You got to help us out.
give me
Which they
something.
did at various points on the task, depending on what role you had. You get a little treat put through a little hatch in the door.
Nice.
Like little pets.
Just something. Just give us
Little
any kind of positive affirmation, anything.
Yeah, please.
Wow. So what did you tell work when you were like, I'm going away for maybe 6 weeks on Friday?
Mysteriously.
Yeah.
So I was self-employed, so that was quite
fine.
easy. So I'd let one area of my work know my availability, which is all I have to do because I was self-employed. So I just said 6 weeks where I might not be available. But my actual line manager, who works for the company that I freelanced for, I told her, and she was really excited.
That's fine.
So I was able to tell her, and she was supportive. Yeah. But for everyone else, I just disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's quite funny because I do a bit of work for the parole board, which is obviously quite a serious organisation, if that's the right word. And I saw one memo come through where this retired judge who works on the parole board sent a memo back being like, we were not aware of Dr. Bromley's appearance on Big Brother. Much more of a I'm a celebrity fan. And I was like, okay, they approve, they accept.
approve.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Because you have quite, delicate profession working in, as you say, organisations like the parole board and with clients and things like that. But I think that was maybe why I was nervous for you, just because you just go like, I hope this all works out right for I hope this all goes in your favour, and obviously it did.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, but I mean, realistically, I was fucked. Excuse the language.
Yeah.
Because they were so distrusting of me from the off. People thought I was a plant. Other housemates were like, she's analysing us all the time. I was like, well, this is just my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I analyse or...
I'm dissociated, actually.
Yeah.
Analysing you that closely. But
Yeah.
And I do that for work.
Yeah.
I'm not going to come in and do it for free
yeah, although it is...
and analyse you.
invoice them after.
Yeah.
No, it is. But then I guess the flip side of that is it is quite hard to switch off when your interest is human behaviour and then you're in a human experiment. So of course there was times where I was analysing them a bit as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Did
Impossible
you?
not to.
Yeah. Did you could you in some points like treat it as like could it feed your your
my special
inquisitive
interest.
brain? Yeah. Your
Yeah, I guess so. But I think also because I was so stressed in there a lot of the time, it was kind of like a survival thing, just to kind of try and figure out, because there was a lot of hostility that I wasn't expecting. There were lots of things that happened that I wasn't expecting. So my brain was just going into overdrive trying to work it out. And it's such a weird environment, and it made me really reflect on my own life and the fact that I just live in this like lovely little echo chamber of nice people who are kind.
Right.
And if they have a problem with me, will just tell me to my face. And I guess that came out in the show as well, because I just said things a little bit, not always very diplomatically, but yeah, like being in a situation where people were pretending to like me when quite clearly they didn't. Like, I have not ever had to deal with that, I don't think.
Right.
You either hang out with people or you don't. You don't get locked in a house with people that absolutely hate you and then pretend that they like you and then show that they don't. And it was that like back and forth. It was really weird.
Yeah.
And you're right, just say you don't.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. I don't like you either.
Yeah.
So no worries.
And I'm not one of those people that does like reciprocal liking or kindness. Like, if someone doesn't like me, I'm not going to hate them for it. That's absolutely fine. Keep moving. And some people were very open about disliking me, and I kind of have more respect for them. But there were others that I thought were my friends and have come out and said something very different. So I'm just like, cool, okay.
Wow. Yeah, and that's such a it's such a weird reality to be like, oh, I guess that wasn't what we would.
Yeah, there was one person, they didn't really show our relationship very much during the show at all, but they were coming up to me every morning, giving me a hug in bed, came to say goodnight every night, whispered in my ear, like we danced together a lot, like we had a nice time. I got out and I realized they did not like me at all for 1 second of those moments. So I'm like, that's wild.
Yeah.
And you want to hate me for calling people inauthentic. Like, okay.
Yeah. No, it doesn't make any sense.
You were. I was just stating the facts.
Yeah. I feel that's so interesting about the echo chamber thing. I feel my echo chamber has been broken recently when I was like, no, Kamala's going to get into power in the US.
Of course.
It's like, all good.
Yeah.
She will be the president, whatever. And then suddenly I was just like, the fuck?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, just all my friends are women and liberal.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah. Decent progressive people. Like, it can be really alarming when it's almost like you break the fourth wall and you step outside of a group of people that think and feel the same way as you. And it's weird juxtaposition for me, because in my work I meet lots of people from lots of different backgrounds who think and feel different things, because I work with people that broke the law or committed offences. Some people with really terrible views. You would think that I was acclimatized to that. But I think when it's work, you can distance yourself from it and see it as something to work through or address in an intervention or whatever else. But there is something quite scary, I think, about being on Big Brother. And then I've been exposed to this whole world of people who, like, I knew they existed, like strange fairies at the bottom of the garden that I never really saw or interacted with, but I sort of knew they were around. But yeah, like, I feel that being in the media a bit and being exposed to parts of the media that are right-wing and scary, that's like one of the more alarming side effects of coming out of Big Brother, I think.
Right.
Just moving out of my world that was very small, I guess.
Yeah, because it's so mainstream. You're then, put as the winner of it. So you're like, having to do, exactly all these appearances and meet and be put under the spotlight and shone on and seen by so many people that you just wouldn't have come across in
even the existence of trolls. Like, trolls are, I mean, they are like mythical creatures. They have the name and everything, but it's like blows my mind every time I see that someone has taken time out their day to be like, you're a bellend. I'm like, slay.
Thank you so much.
How's your day going? Because what on earth drove you to? But then my like psychology brain goes into overdrive, because I'm like, what is going on for that person where that morning they were scrolling and they actually took time out their day to be like,
to type
Ali's a bellend.
Go on.
We hate her.
Yeah. Imagine if Big Brother was just like 12 like calm, kind, progressive lesbians.
That sounds like a commune I want to join.
Yeah, I think that would be incredible.
It'd be amazing. I feel like,
if ITV is listening,
come on,
the lesbian commune
you have
show.
2 contestants waiting here.
Yeah.
Right, what camera do I look at?
Yeah.
That one there, perfect.
Is it abroad or is it in the UK?
Good question.
I feel like it needs to be like a forested enclosure with cottages.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Sort of like...
Then we can garden.
Yeah. Like a Centre Parks, but actually in the wilderness. So 12 little lodges.
And we can milk cows. Although no one will drink dairy because we all have got issues.
We can blend oats.
Yes.
Make some oat milk.
Yeah.
I
Have
feel
an
that would be
allotment?
gorgeous. I'd love, yeah. and then we could have like,
go.
could have like daily, like sort of therapy circles where we go like
sharing circles.
sharing circles.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, this morning you actually really did hurt my feelings when you took the last of the eggs or whatever
Yeah.
it is.
Right.
And we'd all hold space.
We'd all hold space. We'd all hold, you know, like a light sort of hand if that was what the person needed.
Yeah.
It would be incredible.
Nice.
Word.
Can I come visit for like an evening or not?
We might have like
Maybe if I'm in the town.
Ally night.
But an ally night, exactly. I'll come to ally night. I'm in sort of like the town, a horse ride away, like a horse and carriage away.
Right
I
away.
love
Yeah, and you might need to go to town to like get some. You might need to rent some books from the library in town.
Yeah, no,
Or
exactly.
If we need some
Yeah.
spice, some spices.
Some herbs and spices.
Yeah.
I like how we've idolized the lesbian community so much, as if everyone wouldn't just date each other, then fall out, and then
know.
become best friends, and
Yeah.
then fall out again multiple times. throughout the
Exactly.
show.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
by like week 7, it would be like we've all
7?
Yeah, by week 3.
Ali's on her third wife.
Yeah.
Vote her out.
Yeah.
I do kind of love that though. I feel maybe that's next.
That's next.
I like the idea of there being like, you know, in Survivor at the last challenge when the family members come.
Yeah.
I like the idea that I've had like a really like gorgeous sort of like therapized like time of just like sharing with all these beautiful women, and then you just come over the hill and I'm like, Chris,
Yeah.
and run to you.
And I give you like a cigarette.
yeah.
I give you a blunt. Just to be like, anyway.
Back to life.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Where's my phone?
Yeah. Got a bit crazy in there for a second.
Back to the corporate juggernaut.
Yeah.
Exactly that. That's beautiful.
That sounds good.
I like it.
Yeah. Could there be one for 12 gay men? I said 12. I'm just
12 is a good number. It's like a classic number for
Does feel good.
reality
It feels-
TV. I think there could be one for gay men. I think it wouldn't take 3 weeks for everyone to couple off.
Okay.
right.
It might
Okay.
it might take a couple hours
Right,
for drama to ensue. Who knows? No, but I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
I see there being huge screens where we can watch YouTube music videos
Gorge.
Like
for
that.
hours and hours and hours. A fridge full of like La Croix, sparkling water, and White Claws.
I've never ever called it La Croix before.
What is it? LaCroix?
LaCroix.
Is it LaCroix?
I just nodded because I wanted to sound sophisticated. I was like,
Yeah. Well,
Would you-
CROIX. Maybe it is. I think you've definitely called it LaCroix much more. But I think, is it not French? La Croix?
La Croix.
it sounds French. Yeah, I feel like you got that right.
Merci.
I'm just here for the White Claw.
Yeah, exactly. White Claws.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think there's lots of probably cool different pairs of sunglasses to swap with each other.
That's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah, and then inevitably everyone will fuck.
Well, that would happen with
But
the
also maybe
lesbians
not
as well.
because actually, maybe not. Maybe we'll all be sisters in there.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It depends how well the sharing circles go.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know how many sharing circles there'll be compared.
Exactly. Have you guys ever watched Either One?
No.
It's like
Yes.
an American dating show
Okay.
where everyone has a perfect match that's been figured out by science.
Oh, right. Oh, science. Yes.
By
Yeah.
science. So
Okay. That
just
doesn't
know
exist.
that.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah. The exact science of finding your perfect partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you basically have to match up. Normally there was like 8 boys, 8 girls, whatever. And then they did one where it was queer, are you the one? And
Okay.
just like everyone was like bi or pan and it was just incredible.
Oh, incredible.
Chaotically
Like chaos.
incredible.
You're like, no, it's
If
beautiful, Ali.
anything, I would say maybe that's something you could do.
Okay.
Post.
maybe you could watch that and just really
Some homework.
Yeah, that's some
Okay.
homework.
Yeah.
for
I'm going to
you,
watch
Ali.
it.
We like giving people homework on this
I watched
show.
the Queer Ultimatum. Sounds
Similar.
similar but different. Yeah.
I feel that one, is that the ultimatum when they go in as couples and then
Yeah.
just
and then just traumatize themselves.
That is
Yeah.
that just insane. I think it's the craziest show ever.
Like, yeah. I remember watching that being like, that looks fun. And then like after week 2, I was like, oh, God,
What's happening?
why?
Yeah.
Why are they doing this to themselves?
I know. Well, the idea of like, we've come in and we're unhappy, so we're going to fuck other people and play house with them.
Film it.
Film it.
Yeah.
For the nation to see.
Yeah, and scrutinise us and
And
deep dive
hopefully,
our relationships. And let's see how it works out.
and I think that will help us get back together and
Yeah.
stay strong.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's like the queer equivalent of like, let's have a baby to save the relationship.
For real. Let's go on a queer ultimatum.
That should be the next show, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way reality TV shows are going in terms of like modern day bear baiting.
Yeah.
Did you like that high school experiment where you're given like in American high schools
Oh,
when
the
they're given
doll.
like a baby or they're given like an egg to look after
Don't
and
they
have to
do that in Love Island?
Yeah, they do that in Love
And then
Island.
those guys always walking it around by the ankle. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, but let's hold it.
No, we never had that at school.
No.
Like, everything got banned, even Tamagotchis. So there was no
RIP.
nurturing our nurturing, I guess.
No, yeah, true. Did you have any class pets?
No.
No. I remember our mum was a head teacher and I was like, why are there no like class pets? Why can't we have a class hamster or like
Yeah.
anything like that?
Fair.
She has this story
Oh, no.
where she went into like year 5 or year 6 once to what should have been 2 guinea pigs.
Oh, no.
And there was 1.5 guinea pigs.
Oh, no. That wasn't where I
no, I
expected
know.
that to go.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hadn't heard this story
R.I.P.
before.
Yeah,
What the
RIP
hell?
to that
Oh.
roommate who thought, actually, I'm just getting a shudder because it's like such a horrible, yeah. So, but then she said, yeah, we don't do pets anymore.
Okay,
So I had
fair.
to explain to, well, not even, I don't think she had to explain. I think she maybe could have gotten it out, but
But she had a job to deal with.
yeah, sorry, that is just sent a shiver down my
Don't
spine.
give yourself a
Trauma.
shiver.
Trauma therapy.
Anyway,
Yeah.
no more class pets. Tamagotchi's much more.
Sustainable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bring them back. I think
Yeah.
they maybe have had a bit
I
of
think
a,
they did come back.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
I might get one.
I'm sure there's an app that's like a Tamagotchi
My
app.
handbag's like jangling full of
Yeah. I think they came back.
beeping. One of them just did a poo.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I just
Who
need
invited
to...
Ali?
There was also, I watched the first couple episodes of a TV show called Temptation Island. Similar.
I've heard about this. I feel, no, can I say that? Oh, fuck it. I think my ex got invited onto it.
Oh, really?
I think. I don't know. No, maybe that's a different show that's coming out.
There was a while where like every lesbian in London got a DM about I kissed a girl. There was there was about like 3 people I was friends with at the time that were like,
Yeah.
it happened.
Oh my God. Did you get a DM?
No, bitch.
Hey,
I feel like my problem on a lesbian dating show would be like,
you would just be
I'd go
under
in.
a towel, under the shade. Like,
Back to 50.
Yeah, just like, can I have a book? Like, just smoking in the corner.
Someone give me some coconut water.
Yeah.
Someone like, hey, I'm like, leave me, please.
Yeah.
No, I think I would be like fun and everyone's mate.
Right. Yeah.
And that would be the problem is then it would be week 2 and I'd be like, guys, and they'd be like, we're coupled off. And I'd be like, fuck. I forgot about
that's
that.
why I was here.
Fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it would be voting time. But then I'd like to think that I'd get through because everyone would still vote for me to stay.
Yeah,
Because
maybe-
like I'm bringing such an energy and vibe.
Maybe someone
Yeah.
would be like, we need to kiss Elizabeth to keep her around.
Yeah.
I don't want a pity kiss.
That's literally what you just said
I know.
would happen.
I know. I wouldn't want, yeah.
But you got to be kissed to stay in the show.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I
Okay,
guess I'll be
fine. I'll
kissed.
kiss a pretty girl.
Yeah.
I'll get into it.
Okay, 2.
Yeah. No, Temptation Island is like similar to Queer Ultimatum, couples going on.
Right.
Who are like, we're on the brink of something, or like, I've talked about engagement, but he doesn't fancy it. So here we are. Let's bring 10 like hot people into our atmosphere to like see if he's tempted.
Ew.
I hope he doesn't get tempted. And plot twist. Not many of the men passed the test. A lot of them were tempted.
Okay, that's not what my ex got invited onto. But there's some other island thing coming out, I think, where people get shipwrecked with a potential.
Ooh, okay.
Mate.
Yeah.
Right. I love shipwrecked, adding some lore to the
Yeah,
song.
you need a bit of drama.
I might have made that up.
No. Shipwrecked in a
Wasn't
storm.
listening.
Yes. Starved on a beach.
I would hope that the first 20 minutes are sort of them on the boat. Like,
If Survivor like having the survivor living conditions
For a queen.
with dating.
shows
just like,
better.
yeah.
I
Please
do.
make that. We have so many good ideas.
We
This is
do.
just like an ITV think tank at the moment.
I do feel though
Yeah, like-
that would actually be good because you've seen me at my worst.
strip
Yeah.
down
You see
all
me in
the
a tent.
luxuries.
No
Yeah.
shower.
But that's like that love on a bridge thing. You know, where like that's the experiment where you can fall in love in difficult situations because the trauma elevates all of your hormones and you think you're in love and you form attachments, but they might not be real.
And then
they might not be sustainable when your body's at rest.
Ooh.
Whoa. Oh.
Is the bridge an image or is it?
I think it's a metaphor
Yeah.
for like being
For-
scared shitless.
Interesting.
And
I wasn't
falling in love in that context.
I just wasn't
Right.
sure if we were actually putting people on an actual bridge.
They
but
might have done.
That might be
Psychologists have done all
original.
sorts of weird stuff.
Another cool celebrity love on a bridge, I think, is another great TV show. We could,
Note it down.
yeah, it's
I
very.
need to host one of these.
You're the host of all of them. Yeah,
All 4 of the shows we've come up with today.
Yeah, I'd love that. I'd just be like so invested in the gossip each time. I'd be
Yeah.
like, thank God it's not me, but what's going on, guys?
yeah. Let me know.
I do like the idea of you also bringing us back. Like if we were doing Love on a Bridge season 3, you could be like, just as a reminder, these people are probably not actually falling in love, and you could kind of give us the
psychology take.
Yeah.
Where you're like, so what's happening with this person is that their dopamine level has reached this blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Educational and entertaining.
Yeah.
The best
We've
combo.
set up your career for the next.
Thank you. 'Cause I was
complete
wondering
change.
what to do with myself post Big Brother. And now I
you
have some
know.
options.
Yeah.
Now you know.
We have to wrap up, but Ali, it's truly been a dream to meet you.
Do you feel your unanswered Big Brother questions have been answered?
They have been answered, and I just wanted to chat. I just wanted to meet you. I was
lovely.
so thrilled for you when you won. I
Thank
literally
you.
was like, I think I put a story up being like an iconic win for the girls. Just like
Oh,
it was.
thank you.
Yeah, you were. It was an amazing triumph. And thank you so much for being here. This has been delightful.
And
you
you
for
are
having
still
me.
the reigning queen.
Yes,
Just
you are still reigning queen.
I'll keep the crown.
hold
Yeah.
it until the next
Till
non-celebrity.
next September.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you are the first lesbian winner.
True. Yeah.
And I
First
think
lesbian
that
winner
deserves
ever
its
in the
own scepter and cloak.
scepter and cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
An
won't
extra
be,
jewel in the crown.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that will never be taken away. Thank you again for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for being here, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Chris.
Love you so much.
Love you too.
Thanks everyone for listening, by the way. We really, really appreciate it. We're having a lovely time.
Yeah.
And long may it continue. Bye.
Just before bed is good for your head. What you gonna do? Stay hydrated. Stay